Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. Yeah, I got some news to tell you about this guy here. But you won't be able to know who he is. He's was well, he used to be. This guy used to be a finalist for BET's Sunday Best. We'll read this. We'll read this to you about this man here. His name is Elder Goldwire McClendon. And he is the grandfather of a young woman who goes by the name of Samara Joy. Yeah, he passed away at the age of 95. This is Elder God that's Elder this is Elder Goldwire McClendon. The Philadelphia native dedicated himself to the church, and his influence as a musician extended beyond gospel into the jazz and the other disciplines. The gospel the gospel community. Let me read this again. I had misspelled it too much. The gospel community is in mourning as Elder Goldwire McClendon, who broke through on season 3 of BET's Sunday Best series in in almost 16 years, has passed away and died. According to the reports, he was 95 years old. A cause of death was not revealed. Was not revealed for the singer who frequently who frequented churches across the country after his stirring performance on the singing competition, taking part in the show at the age of 79. McClendon was among the oldest participants and managed to take it all the way to the finale. To the finale. Ultimately, Leandria Johnson won the prize of the Sunday's Best series, but McClendon didn't walk away empty-handed. There's a reason why. This happened on the Griot, I think. Matthew Knowles, Matthew Knowles, especially the uh, the father of Beyonce, Knowles Carter, and Solange Carter. Not Solange Carter. Solange Knowles, who had to be, you know, in the mind behind the Destiny's Child girl group. Signed, McClendon. They signed. Let me tell you about this thing. See, Matthew Knowles, especially, who was Beyonce Knowles Carter and Solange Knowles' father, and he's like the mind behind Destiny Child. That was like there was like a R&B girl group that nobody else even heard of. I heard of them already years ago. I used to listen to their music. That man has signed McClendon to a recording contract at the age of 81 in one video uploaded to Knowles' YouTube channel. McClendon can be seen performing at the Potter's House in Dallas, Texas, for Bishop T.D. Jakes' congregation. The Philadelphia native dedicated himself to the church, and his influence as a musician extended beyond gospel and into jazz and other disciplines, particularly with his children and grandchildren. McClendon's granddaughter, who was a jazz musician in her own right. Her name was Samara Joy, I think. Won the Best New Artist at the 2023 Grammy Awards, and she has won about 5 Grammys in all 2 wins for the Best Jazz Album and 2 for the Best Jazz Performance. Last Christmas, last Christmas, Joy has shared a performance. She shared a performance of her grandfather, still entertaining audiences. Is quote unquote, it is well. Our Pop Pop, Elder Goldwire, and the McClendon family in Philly, where it all began. She captioned the post right there in quote unquote, he's 94 years young. Samara and the McClendon family had made it a mission to perform together whenever they could. In December 2023, McClendon performed at the Apollo Theater surrounded by his children for a first-time performance. This was mentioned by Samara. "Quote unquote surprise my pop pop elder what's it say? Surprise my pop pop elder Goldwire McClendon graced the Apollo Theater stage with all his children for the first time and brought the house down with it at what is it there? What's he saying? They're saying that that he they saying this was mentioned is let me go start over. It says surprise, it says quote unquote surprise, exclamation point my pop pop elder Goldwire McClendon graced the Apollo Theater stage with all his children for the first time and brought the house down with it as well. 2 exclamation points. Not a dry eye in the entire place. Crying emoji and praying hands emoji. Our thoughts and prayers are with the McClendon family. Man, let me see what happened here with Keith Lee. Man, let me find this out. Oh, that Keith Lee. He an influencer. That's 2 Keith Lees. That's so sad that Elder Goldwire McClendon had to die, man, at an age like 95. He's like 95 years old, man. The guy is a preacher. He been paving the way for people to come through. You know what I'm saying? It all works for Percy Warren, who was my late great grandmother's pastor. It worked for him before he passed away in the 2000s. I mean, a lot of people that's gone. Samuel Warren. I don't know what happened to him, but Joseph Warren Jr. He passed away after that. Many people you see in the Warren family, that died. You had Percy Warren Jr. He passed away. You know, Pearl Ronnie Warren, she passed away, and that leaves behind the rest of the Warren family. You know what I'm saying? Like there's Bryant Warren, who was now taking place of his father as a preacher. right? You know Bryant Warren, you know Bryant Keith Warren, right? No Bryant Keith Warren. I met the guy years ago, back when I was back when I was in my teens. I met his wife and his son too, his daughter. I don't much even go out. I don't much even go out on dates with his daughter, as far as I know of. Nah, that ain't me. I ain't even there for the puppy love, so nah. Stay back years ago. Wasn't even in it, or wasn't even in it for the puppy love. So see, the thing is about you have me, all the people that got left. You have Bryant Warren, Sharon, was it Sharon Boudwin, Deborah, was it Deborah Howard? Um, I think it was Cullis Warren. I think it was Cullis Warren Griffin. Uh, then you have um, Desiree Warren Marquis. It's all the five of the Warren family members that have left. So I have lost a lot. I have lost a lot of family members, people that died, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, you know, 2010s, including all the way to like 2022 and all the way to like last year and now this year. People already died. People have already died. God have already called for other people that passed away to come up there to heaven. So God has called them up to come home. It's one last chance for them to make some sort of impact. Let me see if I can finish this off. Let me go there. Oh man, more death. That's what we need. That's all we need. More people dying. Oh boy, I'm not even worrying about a former child actor. No, no, no. Not even messing with. And I'm not even messing with the Jeffrey Epstein files now. No, this woman, she passed away at the age of 88. Let me go find out in the life of Miss Helen Seth. Yep, this is Helen. This is Helen Seth, who I already known of. This woman, I think she had guest appeared on TV shows. Um, she's like a veteran actress in her own right. Uh, yeah, she died. She died at the age of 88. Helen Seth, who was a veteran actress who have appeared in the likes of the 80s, 90s, 2000s television shows like Married with Children, Will and Grace, and Modern Family, has died. She was 88. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Seth Seth passed away on Thursday, December the 18th, in Los Angeles, California, due to the complications from the surgery for a long, painful illness. Those who had worked, those who had worked, yeah, those who were working with Helen knew her. not just as a talented performer, but as someone who brought the professionalism, dedication, and genuine kindness to every set. Sif's, Sif's family has said in a statement to THR, they said this in a statement to them, and it means that she understood that every role, no matter how large or small, was an opportunity to contribute something meaningful to the story being told. Helen Sif, and this is her 4 decade plus on-screen career began in the early 1980s. That means 1981, with an appearance in the CBS drama series Lou Grant. That has something to do with Edward Ashner. She continued to pop up in the TV series throughout the 1980s, including the roles in a crime drama called Cagney and Lacey, a television show called Silver Spoons, another TV series called L.A. Law, another TV series called Highway to Heaven. That's another one. Simon and Simon. That's another one. And Doogie Howser MD. She was known to work with Neil Patrick Harris. She was known to work with Tim Reed and Joel McCraney. See Highway to Heaven. She was known to work with Michael Landon, who had passed away. She was known to work with I think it was Blair Underwood, not the rest of them. She might be known for working with the likes of Tyne Dolly, and Sharon Glass. But she was known for working with Edward Ashner, and I think it was Richard Schroeder and a few other people. But in the 1990s, Sif had originated the role of the character Helga in a 1993 off-Broadway production of Grandma Silver's. That's what production is called. It's called Grandma Sylvia's Funeral. Her stage work also included the roles of Lily's in the Field. That's what's name. Like that's what she had do her stage work in. But it's also including roles like what does it say in I can't even read too good. I had to go learn to read better. Lily's in the field, not Lily's in the field. Lily. Oh yeah, Lilies of the Field. I did not even know. I thought it was Lilies in the Field, but no, it is Lilies of the Field. There's Lost in Yonkers, this filmed in New York, and Over the River and Through the Woods. Man, that poor woman had passed away at the age of 88. Man, R.I.P. Helen Sif. But she's among all the people that passed away. You know what I'm saying? See, I'll explain to y'all. She also continued to make TV appearances, starring in the shows, such as the shows like there was Knots Landing, Ellen, uh, Dragnet, Sister Sister, Mad About You, and a two episode run of the hit sitcom Married with Children. But her roles in the 2000s have already included a few of them, like Spin City with Michael J. Fox, Scrubs with Donald Faison and Zach Braff, who played as JD. Warren Grace, she was known to be working with Eric McCormack and Deborah Messing and you know what I'm saying. The Tracy Morgan show. She was known to be working with Tracy Morgan, the hustle man guy. You know, and my name is Earl. She was known to be working with Ryan Reynolds. On the big screen, Seth had played a cashier in this movie. It was called the Karate Kid. It was from the work of John G. Avildsen. She played a cashier. I'm gonna tell you about Helen Seth. She played a cashier in a John G. Avildsen Karate Kid movie. A woman named Mrs. Skitzer that she had played as on You Don't Mess with the Zohan movie, and a maid in the Coen brothers Hail Caesar film. Her more recent roles have included appearances in SWAT, uh, Mom. She was in Mom with I think it's with Allison Janney and Anna Faris. Curb Your Enthusiasm. She was known to be working with Larry David and Cheryl Hines. Good Trouble. She was in it, and High Desert. She had the rare gift of making even the smallest part memorable. Sif's family had added you know, she is survived by all her family members, including by her sisters Carol and Janet, her son Matthew, her daughters like Susie, who had to be Susan, Karen, Victoria, and Jenny, as short for Jennifer, and her grandchildren had to be Chelsea, Zach, that's short for Zachary, Robert, Josh, that's short for Joshua, Spencer, Megan, and Dean. She is pre-deceased. She is predeceased by her husband of 41 years, Marshall Seth, who died in the late 2000s, and a son Bruce, who died in 1999. Man, they didn't even know why she passed away at the age of 88. Well, you're right. I mean, we already lost uh Goldwire McClendon, who was like an elder of the church. Now we're losing uh Helen Seth. Now we're losing Helen Seth, an actress who had already been featured in movies and television. Lost enough people as it is. There's more people you see that later died. There's no bringing them people back. Right? There's no bringing these people back, man. I'm not even worried about what Matthew Lawrence is going to do. What did Matthew Lawrence is going to do to reflect on finding love with Rosanda Thomas? I mean, seriously, Matt, why are you reflecting on finding love with Rosanda later in life? You want to be finding love with her later in life? If you want to be doing something, that could turn to interracial shit. You can't do that. Don't know what the late Donda West. I don't know what the late Donda West would do for a living. What I don't even know what the late Donda West is doing for a living. I don't know. She's been deceased for like years now. There's no saving. There's no saving these people. There's no saving these people, man. Shit. There's no saving these fucking people. Hold up, man. Damn. He's still sick. Man, still sick. He's already out of the movie game. Okay, they're talking about this stuff here. I ain't worrying about the video game stuff like the DS crap. James Ransom, another dead person. I don't even know what's going on with these people. Shit. Just want to find something that's going to work. Everything sucks now. I need something that's going to work. Family, man. Let me see. I can't know too much about Gary Coleman, but what's going on about him? See, the man was born with serious health issues and things like that, you know, things of that nature. So let me go see what's up with Gary. But he struggled to find work as an adult. See, there he is with he got these legal battles with his own family, his own parents. How the hell he sues his family for misleading his stuff. He went to jail for attacking a woman. He was charged with assault. Did he file for bankruptcy because of it? Um, his then his bid had to become the governor in California. It can become a fail. His wife, his wife Shannon Price. She was like arrested for like domestic violence towards him. Gary is a television icon. Gary Coleman is a television legend. I mean, things happen a couple of times. This is after they both came on to a small claims court show called Divorce Court, and Divorce Court is previously hosted by Maybelline Appirum, you know, who is now hosting. Um, I think it was called Justice. I think she's now hosting another uh, show. It was another series. It's called Justice with Judge Maybelline. So, well, Maybelline Imperium is no longer hosting Divorce Court. Now the series was in the hands of Faith Jenkins and Lynn Tower. So how can he pay a settlement for hitting a guy with his own truck? Why go to anger management classes and all this happened to him? Yeah, during heart surgery, he nearly died. Gary Coleman nearly died during heart surgery. That's the reason why he passed away. That's the reason why he passed away in 2010. But his has been assaulted. from an accident. I wonder why he died. But he left about several wills that sowed confusion. After his untimely death, the bad things always happen to Gary Coleman. It's always got to be like it already got tragically in his own family already had me no contact with him. It made no sense now. So I mean, that's enough. That's enough for me to read, man. I think it's enough for me to read. So I gotta finish this video. Uh, wishing you guys like a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's like two. That's like 2 days before Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.